Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
An artificially produced flow of water. A natural flow of groundwater. A plumbing fixture that provides a flow of water. A structure from which an artificially produced jet of water arises. An artificially produced flow of water. Issue in a jet. Come out in a jet, stream or spring forth. Water jetted forth. The occurrence of a sudden discharge, as of liquid. An airplane powered by one or more jet engines. Atmospheric discharges, lasting 10 milliseconds, bursting from the tops of giant storm clouds in blue cones that widen as they flash upward. Street names for ketamine. Of the blackest black, similar to the color of jet or coal. A hard black form of lignite that takes a brilliant polish and is used in jewelry or ornamentation. Fly a jet plane. A natural flow of groundwater. A natural flow of groundwater. The process of flowing out. The discharge of a fluid from some container. A natural flow of groundwater. A large flow. The rapid and continuous delivery of linguistic communication, spoken or written. A sudden rapid flow, as of water. She attacked him with an outpouring of words. The pouring forth of a fluid. The elasticity of something that can be stretched and returns to its original length. A light, self-propelled movement upwards or forwards. Spring back. Spring away from an impact. A natural flow of groundwater. Develop into a distinctive entity. Move forward by leaps and bounds. The season of growth. The emerging buds were a sure sign of spring. A metal elastic device that returns to its shape or position when pushed or pulled or pressed. The spring was broken. A point at which water issues forth. Develop suddenly. Produce or disclose suddenly or unexpectedly. A specific size and style of type within a type family. A plumbing fixture that provides a flow of water. Something that resembles a flowing stream in moving continuously. The museum had planned carefully for the flow of visitors. Fall or flow in a certain way. Her long black hair flowed down her back. The monthly discharge of blood from the uterus of non-pregnant women from puberty to menopause. The semen begins to appear in males and to be emitted at the same time of life that the catamenia begin to flow in females. Move or progress freely as if in a stream. The crowd flowed out of the stadium. The amount of fluid that flows in a given time. Dominant course, suggestive of running water, of successive events or ideas. The flow of thought. The motion characteristic of fluids, liquids or gases. Undergo menstruation. The act of flowing or streaming, continuous progression. Move along, of liquids. Water flowed into the cave. Any uninterrupted stream or discharge. Be abundantly present. The champagne flowed at the wedding. Cause to flow. The artist flowed the washes on the paper. cover or swamp with water. Designed or arranged to offer the least resistance to fluid flow. The motion characteristic of fluids, liquids or gases. Geology, the geological features of the Earth. Geology, the geological features of the Earth. The act of forming or establishing something. The act of fabricating something in a particular shape. An arrangement of people or things acting as a unit. A defensive formation. A particular spatial arrangement. Creation by mental activity. The formation of sentences. Natural process that causes something to form. The formation of gas in the intestine. A fixture for the distribution and use of water in a building. The commercial activity involved in repairing old structures or constructing new ones. Their main business is home construction. The act of constructing something. During the construction we had to take a detour. An interpretation of a text or action. They put an unsympathetic construction on his conduct. The creation of a construct. The process of combining ideas into a congruous object of thought. A group of words that form a constituent of a sentence and are considered as a single unit. I concluded from his awkward constructions that he was a foreigner. A thing constructed. A complex entity constructed of many parts. She wore her hair in an amazing construction of whorls and ribbons. Drawing a figure satisfying certain conditions as part of solving a problem or proving a theorem. The assignment was to make a construction that could be used in proving the Pythagorean theorem. The people in a society considered as a system organized by a characteristic pattern of relationships. Sociologists have studied the changing structure of the family. A particular complex anatomical part of a living thing and its construction and arrangement. He has good bone structure. A thing constructed. A complex entity constructed of many parts. The structure consisted of a series of arches. Give a structure to. I need to structure my days. The complex composition of knowledge as elements and their combinations. His lectures have no structure. The manner of construction of something and the arrangement of its parts. Artists must study the structure of the human body. A natural spring of water at a temperature of 70 F or above. A spring that discharges hot water and steam. To overflow like a geyser. A fountain described in folk tales as able to make people young again. A natural spring of water at a temperature of 70 F or above. A public fountain to provide a jet of drinking water. A public fountain to provide a jet of drinking water. A public fountain to provide a jet of drinking water. Any of various devices in which air or some other gas is bubbled through a liquid.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.